In 2011, a modest rental home in Gary, Indiana, became the centre of one of the most controversial haunting cases in modern America, not because of a single incident, but because of the number of institutions that became involved: police, social workers, medical staff, and eventually clergy. This is the Ammons Demon House case. The story begins with Latoya Ammons, a single mother who moved into the home with her 3 children and elderly mother. Within weeks, the family reported disturbances, footsteps, shadows, insects appearing out of season. At first, the claims sounded familiar, the kind often dismissed as stress or suggestion. But the situation escalated. The children reportedly began exhibiting extreme behavioural changes, episodes of rage, trance-like states, claims of voices and possession. Latoya sought medical and psychological help, and this is where the case becomes harder to ignore. Doctors, nurses, and a hospital social worker documented unusual behaviour during examinations, including one child reportedly walking backward up a wall while under supervision. These reports were written into official records. They do not prove a supernatural cause, but they confirm that professionals believing something serious was happening, enough to involve child protection services. For months, the family was separated, not because authorities believed the home was haunted, but because they believed the children were in danger, regardless of the cause. This is the human core of the story: fear, isolation, and a mother trying to protect her children while being treated as a potential threat. Eventually, local clergy were contacted. Multiple blessings were performed. Later, Catholic priests carried out formal exorcisms on Latoya Ammons herself, events that are confirmed by the church, though details remain private. Following this, the family reported disturbances ceased. They moved out. Years later, the property gained renewed attention when it was purchased, investigated, and ultimately demolished by filmmaker Zach Bagans. Bagans claimed the structure itself was dangerous. Critics argue the demolition eliminated any chance of independent investigation. Both views remain contested. So what was the Ammons case? There is no physical evidence proving demonic activity. There are documented records showing professionals were alarmed by what they witnessed, and there is a family whose lives were permanently altered. Mental health explanations have been proposed. Environmental factors have been suggested. No single explanation accounts for every detail. When fear is documented, but the cause remains unknown, where does belief end and responsibility begin? The Ammons home may never yield a definitive answer, but what happened inside it was real to the people who lived through it, and the institutions that intervened believed something was deeply wrong. Whether this was a case of belief, breakdown, environment, or something unexplained, the legacy of the Demon House is not the building that was destroyed, but the reminder that when fear takes hold, it leaves marks long after the walls come down.